Let's be honest, this is one of the times of the year that we're actually glad that we pay taxes because we get that refund. Americans got $317 billion back from the government last year. But what do you have to show for it? Local financial professional Dan Morris with Mainstay Financial with us today to talk about how you don't want to spend your refund because it's so easy to get that check in the mail and just be like, hey, let's go spend it.
It really is. Some things you don't want to do. Number one, you don't want to spend it. You don't need to think of it as, oh, well, it's an extra paycheck. No, it's not. It's money you've overpaid.
Right.
So would you actually get your paycheck and go blow it? No. And that's the way you have to look at it.
Okay.
The second thing you don't want to do is lend it. That's a great way to get in trouble with family members. And there's nothing wrong with telling a family member, you know what, it's just not in my budget.
Right.
At all. Another thing you don't want to do is you don't want to depend on it.
Okay.
So you're getting to that point where you're kind of like, oh man, I'm waiting for this to come in because I've got to do something with it. And that's just not a good idea. And one of the ways that you can go to mainstayfg.com and you can look on news and you can pull down the calculator.
Okay.
You can actually calculate your W-4 to make sure it matches up with what you're actually taking out so that you don't have to worry about that emotional dilemma.
Okay, and like we were saying, Dan always says money is emotional, so it's definitely good to get this done early and plan ahead. And so when we do get that tax refund, you know, what can we do? What should we be doing with that tax refund? Well,
one of the things is obvious. Try to reduce your debt. You know, just one extra payment on your house can reduce principal as far as that goes. But Americans have, this is scary, $1 trillion in credit card debt. That's pretty scary. So we're a borrowing country.
Okay.
And then what else you want to do is make sure you take care of your children, things like that. If you can go ahead and say, hey, I'm going to put it on a college fund, things like that are actually a good way of doing things as well.
So investing it as an opportunity as
Sure, and you can invest in your savings, of course.
Okay.
You can invest in emergency money, so in case you need something, so you don't have to pull from it at high interest rates. So think along those lines.
Okay, very helpful tips from Dan this morning, and we're going to have that on our website too. And once again, Dan, what's your website?
It is mainstayfg.com. You go to news, pull it down, and they'll have all of this great information. And it's a great website. Miss Annalee's done a great job for us. Great.
Okay, and we'll put that on fox10tv.com as well so that you can just click it and it will head straight there for you as you prepare your taxes. If you still haven't done so, you've got only a few weeks left, so get on it.